James Melendez, this wine is next. This is 10,000 Hours Red Mountain Red Wine Blend 2018 vintage. Stay tuned and I'll tell you about this beautiful sculpted wine. Now, definitely 10,000 hours refers to the time it takes to master something. So maybe it's 10,000 hours of winemaking or 10,000 hours of playing the piano, something to get you to a point of mastery. So ultimately, when you think about winemaking, it takes much more time than 10,000 hours. So I definitely like the label here, 10,000 hours, and it's on its side, but still easily readable. And on the back here, here's some copy. It just talks about the 10,000 hour comment. And so that's really noted on the back here. 14.5% ABV wine. This is a $35 suggested retail price point. Now let me show you a map of Red Mountain. Here you go. Right at this moment is Red Mountain. Now it's important to look at this in terms of all the things that happen to making Red Mountain an amazing AVA. So for a $35 suggested retail price point, I think it's a really good price for this high quality, beautiful wine. So the Missoula floods of 15,000 years ago. So without the Missoula floods, we may not have had the opportunity to have these beautiful sculpted wines because it created landscapes that are really necessary to create Vitis vinifera, very fine Vitis vinifera wines. So it's one of my favorite wine regions in Washington State, if not almost anywhere, for many high quality wines that come out of this region. Specifics on this wine, this is 56% of this is Cabernet Sauvignon, 32% Merlot, 7% Petit Verdot, 3% Malbec, 2% Cab Franc, and 18 months in 50% New French Oak at a 14.5% ABV for $35 suggested retail price point. So let's dive into this wine and I'll give you some scent characterization as well as palate notes. Now definitely enjoy this wine in a large format glass because I think it's going to go a long way. In fact, on this I'm getting some savory notes right away, and over time it expresses differently. So I just put this away for 20 minutes and I wanted to come back because I knew there'd be a slight difference and an enhancement in this wine itself. So notes of blackberry, cassis, violet notes, evergreen, forest, as well as dried thyme. Almost like this very interesting, curious note of savory quality to the wine. And I think that's a really exciting thing about this wine, and the glass itself helps to express this beautiful wine. And next, the palate characterization. So very nicely done wine, very disciplined, and yet a very expressive wine and harmonized wine. So if these were mixed with other varieties, say Rhone varieties, even Italian varieties, Iberian varieties, it would be a different wine and less focused. So in Bordeaux, you have approved wines, and that's really to get to a harmonization of the palate. And there's a reason why that exists. And so you're not mixing together Rhone and Iberian and Italian varieties and other varieties and making a wine that's less disciplined and less distinctive. And this is a very distinctive, beautiful expression from Washington State of Bordeaux variety. So this is giving an expression of blackberry notes, black cherry, peppercorn, tarragon, and dried red flowers. This is 93 points. So down below, more information on the producer, questions and comments you can list there, as well as give a like and also subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. And if you already have, thank you so much. Molto grazie to you. I do appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. So between videos, you'll find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and WordPress. And thank you so much for your support. I do appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. Santé.